What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Hey everybody, this is James, and I just wanted to give my opinion on the whole Penn State situation and the firing of Joe Paterno, the long-term coach at Penn State. He was fired over a lack of moral obligation in reporting sexual allegations up the chain and also maybe to the police. And I thought that the media was a bit too fast to just wholly criticize him for all these things. It made it sound like he was the one who was committing all of these sexual abuse crimes and not the actual person, Coach Sandusky, the assistant coach. And I thought that was a bit harsh on him. I understand and I agree that obviously he didn't do as much as someone of his character and his moral beliefs and how he preaches things should have done. But at the same time, it wasn't he who committed the crimes. And also, there's been everybody involved in the situation has done the exact same thing as Paterno. They've known about it. They've gone up one level in the chain of command, and that's it. The person who made it aware to Paterno about these allegations, also, all he did was go to Joe. He didn't call the police. He didn't go farther up the chain of command. Joe himself went farther. He told the AD and some other administrators, and they then also had a lack of action, which on their part is a legal crime. The other thing was I thought that the firing of Joe Paterno was not very well handled. This is the man who created really Penn State football. There's really, I would say there's only two people who are institutions at their school, Bobby Bowden and Joe Paterno. Both of them now have been forced out in a very awkward and not very classy manner. I understand that Joe Paul had to go, and I think he should have definitely stepped down, but I do think he should have been allowed to step down on his own, maybe negotiate something, and I honestly do think he should have been able to coach Saturday's game. It is senior day for Penn State. He has an obligation to the people he sat down on the couch and brought to Penn State and said that I'm going to be your coach and mentor for the next 4 years. I think Joe Pa is so responsible for the emergence of Penn State as a football power, and through football, all the revenue and attention it got to become the academic power that it is. I think he deserves a bit better treatment no matter the consequences. And the last thing is, as I watched all the reports in the media yesterday and into today, the focus was, I think, very off base in the sense that the focus should really be on the victims of what happened, the people who committed the crime, and not about Joe Pa and kids throwing rocks and flipping media vans over. It should be about who was hurt and the person who hurt these people. I think the basis of the reporting was just completely off base. So I don't know what you guys think. Maybe you could post some comments below and tell us what you think about the situation. But now, on a lighter note, we're going to start talking about the upcoming weekend. And there's been big news. Fox television network has actually decided to broadcast the MMA event, mixed martial arts, talking about the UFC on Fox. And for this, we're going to bring in Dennis, a big fan of UFC. He's going to tell you the importance and what's going to happen.
Hello everyone, it's Dennis, and as James introduced me, I'm going to be talking about the UFC on Fox. This is a huge deal for the whole mixed martial arts world this weekend. They're finally getting that prime time spot on a huge network in Fox, and we got a great fight this weekend. Junior Dos Santos, Cain Velasquez for the heavyweight title, one of the biggest fights, one of the fights I'm most excited for to see. If you're new to the mixed martial arts world and you've never really seen a UFC event, I encourage you to watch it on Fox. You get to finally see a fight. It's free and it's a big time fight. You're not seeing two scrubs on Spike fighting. You're seeing two of the best in the world going at it. Now I'm going to go ahead and start going into the fight and breaking it down for us mixed martial arts fans. We have on one hand here Cain Velasquez, heavyweight title holder. With a big win over Brock Lesnar last year, finally got the title. He's a great All-American wrestler, and he's shown great cardio and great striking. He's a very well-rounded guy. The only area I see that he might be lacking is maybe submission skills. And on the other hand here, we got Junior Dos Santos, the challenger. He's been ripping through everyone. He just defeated Shane Carwin, who did hold the interim title for a while, and gave Brock Lesnar a little trouble too, until being submitted in the second round. But Junior Dos Santos, he shows phenomenal boxing. He's probably the best boxing heavyweight, pure boxing heavyweight. And he showed in the Shane Carwin fight that he can still withstand wrestlers trying to take him down the whole time. So my prediction for this fight is going to be a straight war. But these both guys have great hands, but I think at the end of the day, Junior Dos Santos is going to bring this one home. I believe that he's going to be able to escape Cain Velasquez's takedown enough, keep it on the feet, and squeak out, yes, I'm going to say it, a decision over Cain Velasquez. Many people think this is going to be, a knockout in the first round. I think this fight might even go to decision. And if it doesn't go to decision, I do believe Junior Dos Santos will stop Cain Velasquez in this fight. Cain's going to get frustrated. He can't take down Junior. Junior's going to outbox him because he has the best pure boxing in the heavyweight division. Now, one other fight that I'm going to talk about really quick is the one right under it. And I believe this fight will be for whoever will fight Frankie Edgar next, who is the lightweight title holder, and that's Ben Smooth Henderson against Clay Guida. This is a very interesting matchup against two really fast guys. And if you are on Facebook, make sure to like us on Facebook, and also make sure to like the UFC so you can watch this fight on Facebook. These guys will be going hard the whole fight. These are two of the fastest fighters in the division. And at the end of this one, I see Ben Smooth Henderson winning this one comfortably by decision over Clay the Carpenter Guida. If you have any comments about UFC or anything you want to ask us, we'd be happy to do another video about the UFC. Or if you have any comments just for me about this video, about my prediction, go ahead and post us on Facebook. Remember to always subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and make sure to keep watching those videos and watch UFC on Fox this weekend. You will not be disappointed. Thank you.